Hey Achievers, this is Maya, founder of Healthy High Achievers. Join our global community and create healthier routines to avoid burnout and feel more calm and healthy. Let's get to it. Hey Achievers, what does winter mean to you? Are you snuggling up and enjoying the winter season? Or are you trying to be productive, getting frustrated by your body, wanting to sleep in? In this month's episode, we're going to talk about using winter to pause and reflect on your life and beat the winter blues. So I know that February, March, and often sometimes April are the hardest months for most of us. The holidays are over, the cozy Christmas lights are gone, and now it's just cold, dark, and bitter outside. After the holidays, you think winter is over, but it's really only just the start. So, of course, those dark, bitter days are only happening in the northern hemisphere of the world. I am in Peru and the sun is shining, even though it's rainy season. But still, my body feels like hibernating, sleeping in longer, and watching more movies. Sometimes you embrace this feeling of wanting to chill and do nothing, so you slouch on the couch and watch your favorite movie. But most of the time, you feel guilty for not being productive. You're a high achiever, just like me, and you want to be active. You want to reach your goals, tick off things from your to-do list, even in wintertime. Here's a very, very important truth, my dear achievers. When you are trying to constantly be productive in winter, you are literally fighting the natural flow of the seasons of life. I'll say that again. When you are trying to constantly be productive in winter, you are literally fighting the natural flow of the seasons of life. Springtime is a time of new ideas, starting new projects, feeling inspired, taking action. But to reach that feeling of fresh energy, to get up and go and start something new, you need to go through your winter first. A time to withdraw, to self-reflect, to look back on your life and learn from past lessons. Only this way you can take a moment for recalibration and realign your life to what you truly value and what you truly want to achieve. So that in springtime, you can take consistent action on your aligned life goals. I created a self-coaching worksheet for you so you can press the pause button in your life, take a step back, and reshape your life if necessary. So you can make sure that you're on the right path, creating the life you love. So you can download the worksheet in the link below, spend time with yourself and reflect on your life so that you can get ready and go chase after your goals in springtime, right? Now, in this episode, I won't give you a whole list of the 28 self-care activities you should be doing to beat the winter blues. This is what I saw all over Google and Pinterest researching for this new episode. But what I do want to give you is 3 important mindset shifts to embrace winter and use it as an opportunity to correct course in your life if you're constantly busy and living at a fast pace. So with these 3 mindset shifts, all the other actions and things you should be doing and self-reflection moments, they will just flow. Because the first thing we need and what we do in coaching is shifting that mindset. Mindset shift number 1. There are times for action and times for reflection. As I explained before, there's a time for spring and a time for winter. There's a time for action taking and a time for reflecting on those actions. So even though your brain has that go-go mentality and you literally trained your brain to constantly be active, it's not always the right time to be super productive, to work on your goals, to check off things on your to-do list. Winter is a time to be mild and kind to yourself. It's a great time to work on your perfectionism and productivity addiction, because that's what it is, isn't it? The same way you train your brain to be constantly productive, you can train your brain to pause. Now, the first mindset shift is for you to see the true value in withdrawing and reflecting. Pausing does not equal doing nothing. Pausing means recharging your batteries, taking a step back, having that eagle view over your life, and creating space to make wiser decisions about your next move. This will actually speed up the process when you're taking action on your goals. You know you're going in the right direction and you're not just absorbed by the fast speed of daily life and interruptions. We cannot always move at the same pace. When you embrace the seasons of life, embrace the different speeds of different times in your life, you can feel more at peace. You can value the moments you decide to take a vacation or sleep in or watch a movie and do nothing productive at all. A fast pace is not always better than a slow pace. Okay, you are recharging your mental batteries and taking a step back so that you can take action afterwards with fresh energy and inspiration. Mindset shift number 2. It's okay to sleep in or slouch on the couch. Winter is meant for hibernating. Enjoy it. Your body is clearly asking you to sleep in a little bit longer or to get a blanket and a tea and just watch movies all night long. And that's totally okay. You might get frustrated with yourself because you can't seem to wake up when your alarm goes off. It's hard in winter, isn't it? Or you can't seem to be productive in the evenings by studying or reading or even just meeting people because you just feel like staying in and doing nothing, which can be so good for you and enjoyable. But still, you beat yourself up because you feel like you're wasting your precious time. Let me ask you a question. What is your life like in summer? Do you remember how you always want to be outside and meet friends in summertime? Well, newsflash, we are in the opposite time of the year right now, in the northern hemisphere at least. So it's very logical that you will feel the opposite way. And by the way, I am in Peru, southern hemisphere, but still I have this winter feeling in December, January, February. So I'm sleeping in for sure. Except that you will feel differently in winter and your body just has different needs. Don't fight it. Again, embrace the seasons and go with the flow of your body and your mind's needs. Mindset shift number 3. You can start new projects if you don't declutter and release first. This is why the year starts in the season of winter. The first step is always to declutter and simplify your life. Just like the ROI energy cycle to become a healthy high achiever, right? You need to declutter first before you take on new activities, new projects, you make new friends, you start a new online course, etc. When you take a moment to simplify your life and release what's no longer serving you, you can make space for the new. It's a constant cycle of taking on new things and releasing what needs to be released. You probably focus all of your attention on the new, right? It's exciting to start something new, but you forget to pay attention to what you're letting go of and creating the right filter in your life so that your plate isn't too full with food that you don't really like eating anymore. So, how can you simplify your life? The people in your social circle, the projects you're working on, the hobbies you're doing, the clutter in your house, the newsletters you're still subscribed to. What are you not really using anymore? Which person or activity is not aligned to who you are today? Not yesterday or a year ago, but who are you now? And what do you want to focus on? So, like I mentioned before, the first part of the ROI energy cycle for healthy high achievers is the R that stands for removing the clutter. There's a reason why what we work on in healthy high achievers looks like a cycle. If you forgot what it looks like, go on to healthyhighachievers.community. You'll find the 9 steps there. And those first 3 steps are focusing on decluttering. So you will constantly need to go back to the part where you declutter and simplify in order to increase your energy and feel more happy. So hop on to the description below to the blog post, because I am sharing 3 great resources for you that can help you work on the first part of the ROI energy cycle. One is give your brain a break. Many of you achievers are familiar with my 10-day 5-minute audio course to help you train your brain to disconnect and relax using different mindfulness and relaxation techniques. The second one is the other mini course that I have for you, the empty schedule, with a new way of weekly planning for high achievers with templates and examples. And the third service I would recommend you start with to declutter your life is the Busy Life Breakdown, which is a 3-step private service. It includes a private session with me where we take stock of every area of your life to break down your busy life before you break down. So now you have a whole new perspective on the winter blues. I hope you planted a seed in your productive brain by listening to this episode so you can start embracing this slower pace of winter time, where you can take a bigger perspective on your life, listen to your body's needs, and gift yourself more moments of pure relaxation and self-reflection. Breaks are productive. Your heart has a space between every beat. A song has pauses between music notes. Animals literally hibernate in winter, and your body has similar needs. So enjoy the different phases of your life. Get smart by using them in the way they are intended. Winter is intended for you to pause and reflect on your life. So go to the description below, download the Winter Pause and Reflect worksheet that I created for you. Create a cozy corner for yourself in your house with a blanket, tea, candles, put on some relaxing music, and truly enjoy this moment to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to reshape your life and feel calm and happy. Happy winter, Achievers. See ya. Dear Achievers, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please subscribe and share with your friends, anyone who needs to hear this. You're super welcome to join us at healthyhighachievers.community as well. See you there.